Coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'm Tara Malone, and I'll tell you about a coaching dynasty that will continue to thrive right here in Morgantown. Don't go anywhere. Mountaineer Playbook is straight ahead.
I'm Kayla McCabe, and I'll show you how the rugby team is hitting the field this spring. Mountaineer Playbook starts now.
The WVU baseball team is heading into conference play as one of the hottest teams in the country. I'm Daniel Schuster.
And I'm Ethan Krause. Neil Brown is heading into his 5th year at the helm of Mountaineer football and has hired a familiar face to assist in improving the team for this upcoming season.
These stories and more coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, a sports magazine show produced by sports and adventure media students right here at West Virginia University.
The WVU women's basketball team have named their new head coach. Athletic Director Ren Baker made the announcement earlier this week after embarking on a national search.
Mark Kellogg, the head coach at Stephen F. Austin in Houston, will become the 7th women's basketball coach in WVU history. Kellogg spent 8 years with the Lumberjacks and leaves with a 27-7 record this season. He took the team to the 2nd round of the WNIT.
In a written statement, Baker said, quote, "Mark Kellogg is an established winner who's made a name for himself by building championship programs and preparing his student athletes to be leaders on and off the court," end quote. Baker went on to say, quote, "He has had tremendous success at every stop along his coaching career journey and has done so with great integrity," end quote.
Kellogg ranks number 6 in terms of wins among current active women's basketball coaches. He has 445 career wins, 195 of those with the Lady Jacks.
This isn't the first time Baker and Kellogg have been on the same staff. Baker hired Kellogg in 2012 to lead the Northwest Missouri State women's team.
He was officially introduced to fans at a press conference at the Coliseum on Wednesday, and he says that he is thrilled to join the Mountaineer family. Spring football practices are underway in Morgantown, and there is one new contributor who might be a familiar name to longtime Mountaineer fans. Tara Malone reports.
After a decade from graduating Morgantown High School, playing college football, and coaching in the NFL, Blaine Stewart has found his way back home to the University City as the newly named West Virginia Mountaineers tight end coach. Blaine and his mother, Karen, have been welcomed by head coach Neil Brown and his entire coaching staff.
This is home, and for them, Coach Brown, Coleman, Patrick, everyone to welcome my mom and I back last summer to show her the building, spend some time with her, and let her know, even when I wasn't working here, that she should feel comfortable in this program and in this building. That meant the world to me, and that's why I have so much respect for this program and Coach Brown.
Head coach Neil Brown and his staff made the move to make the hire official in late January.
First time I pulled in for my interview, I got goosebumps. I really did. And when I pull in this parking lot, it brings back a lot of memories. So every day I'm appreciative.
It's been 15 years since Blaine and his father Bill were on stage in Arizona celebrating the Fiesta Bowl upset win over the number 3 ranked Oklahoma Sooners. A day later, in January of 2008, Bill accepted the head coaching job under a 5-year contract. In June of 2011, Coach Stu stepped down from the head coaching role. Coach Stewart would sadly pass away from a heart attack in May of 2012.
The journey for his son Blaine has been quite the story, as Stewart played his high school days right here in Morgantown. Before moving on to the college level, Stewart would play as a wide receiver at James Madison University. Then he would go on to the University of Charleston before coaching at the Pittsburgh Steelers for 4 seasons.
Stewart is excited to continue the preseason camp with the talent he has on the WVU roster. For Mountaineer Playbook, I'm Taryn Malone.
The Gold Blue Spring Game will take place at Milan Pushkar Stadium on Saturday, April 22nd at 1 p.m. To purchase tickets, head to the website at the bottom of your screen so you can get an early look at our 2023 Mountaineer football squad.
The West Virginia baseball team has continued their fast start, and plenty of players can be credited for their success so far. Whether it's starting pitcher Blaine Traxel and his complete game magic, J.J. Weatherholt and his scorching hot bat, or freshman Ilis Garcia and his stellar defense, head coach Manny Razy has found the right mixture of guys to pose a threat in the Big 12 this season. Conference play continues with Kansas at the Mon County Ballpark this weekend, where WVU so far has an 8-2 home record.
As spring sports begin competition in Morgantown, so do many WVU club teams.
That's right, Daniel. The women's rugby team is one that not many people are familiar with. But Kaylee McCabe reports they're growing in popularity, both on the field and in the stands.
The WVU women's rugby team offers opportunities for students with previous rugby experience to continue their careers, but it also offers a chance for some to try the game for the first time.
It can be a little complicated, especially since we don't have a coach, trying to like teach all the rules and all of that. But we do it in practice, and we watch film and talk about the rules and all those kinds of things.
The team participates in the Allegheny Rugby Union. They practice from 6 to 8 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays right here at the WVU rec fields. As a student-led club, there are some challenges, but the group has experienced more consistent numbers over the last 2 seasons, allowing for a significant learning curve that Captain Olivia Thompson-Meager explains is a group effort.
We're relying on other players who do have knowledge and experience to kind of pass that on to the next people. Even new girls who started last season have started giving tips and pointers to newer girls from things they've learned and things they've found. So it definitely is very much like a group effort.
There are varying individual goals, ranging from working on tackling to developing a passing game. But there is also an overall goal to enjoy the fast-paced and contact-heavy game while experience the camaraderie of a college sport experience.
I would say as long as you want to be there, you want to play, and you want to just have fun with your team, that's probably the most important thing.
The Mountaineers will have 2 final tournaments held at Milan Park on April 15th and the 23rd before heading into the postseason. From Mountaineer Playbook, I'm Kaylee McCabe.
Looks like that rugby squad gives great opportunities for new and experienced rugby players alike.
It sure looks that way, Daniel. Coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll tell you about a WVU swimmer whose name has become synonymous with success in the pool.
After the break on Mountaineer Playbook, we'll show you what WVU team is in the midst of a hot streak in terms of NCAA appearances. I'm Ethan Kraus, and we'll have more on that story after the break.
After the break on Mountaineer Playbook, I'm Lana Bryant, and I'll take you to a community event where kids are learning the importance of staying active.
West Virginia University is a place where learning is an adventure, inside and outside. You'll become an innovator, a boundary breaker, an earth shaker. Choose your circle from 30,000 fellow Mountaineers, and choose your path from hundreds of majors and minors. In a community that feels small, and you'll use this to get to class. You'll have room to find your people, your passions, and your purpose, because we're a place where everyone fits. This is WVU. This is home.
Quiet and ready in control room. 3, 2, 1. Fade in bumper.
WVU News is local, in-depth, and always on the move for you. And it's always on YouTube, on the web, and on the Reed College of Media website. A national first-place Emmy Award-winning college newscast, taped at the Waterfront Studio at West Virginia University. Stay in the know, stay connected, watch WVU News.
Mom, I got in.
Thanks for sticking with us, and welcome back to Mountaineer Playbook. W Winter Sports concluded this past month, and one team in particular was able to make some noise in NCAA championships.
Right you are, Daniel. The WVU men's swim and dive team was able to end their season on a high note and continued a 6-year-long streak of success, with one swimmer in particular helping to keep that streak going.
Success comes to those who are success conscious, and no better words could describe swimmer Danny Berlitz's most recent season with the WVU men's swim team.
And just feeling like I've accomplished something. I've gotten to where I've been. Like I made the NCAA meet, which is the best meet for swimming college, right? So it felt like all the hard work that I've done for the past year to get back to where I was has finally been paid off. and now I can only move forward from here.
Berlitz transferred to WVU from the University of Michigan following his sophomore year and has certainly made his mark on the team since becoming a Mountaineer, capping off his most recent season with an NCAA championship appearance.
I mean, obviously, Michigan is typically a top 10, top 20 program on the men's and women's side, and he was a part of that for a couple of years and competed at the NCAAs for Michigan. So bringing that work ethic and understanding that meet's incredibly hard to get to.
Berlitz traveled to Minneapolis to compete in his third NCAA championship. While this accomplishment certainly attests to his success as a swimmer, it also solidifies the continued success of the WVU men's swim and dive team.
Swimmer Danny Berlitz's NCAA qualification marks the 6th consecutive championship appearance for the men's WVU swim and dive team, the second longest active streak, just behind the WVU wrestling squad.
Berlitz's NCAA appearance was preceded by teammates David Dixon, who made 5 consecutive appearances from 2018 to 2022, and diver PJ Lenz, who qualified just last year. And although the season has come to an end, Berlitz will look to continue his success next season as a WVU senior.
Athletes here at WVU are taking some time out of their busy schedules to show future Mountaineers how important being active is.
Area children recently had the opportunity to meet and play with Mountaineers from the football and cheerleading teams, as well as Mountaineer Mary Roush. Lauren O'Brien joins us now from Studio B at the Reed College Media Innovation Center with more. Lauren?
Thanks, Ethan. Daniel. There might not be a lot of opportunities for kids to get moving in Morgantown, but with the help of a professor and some WVU athletes, kids are leaving the pandemic isolation behind to get some exercise and have fun in the process. I recently attended the Get Moving Day of Play to find out more. Maya Welsh is a mom of 6-year-old Miles, who she says on a normal day holds a lot of developmental energy. That's why she brought Miles to the Day of Play at the WVU football practice facility.
He's got a longer fuse between satisfied and angry when he's been getting outside.
The Day of Play is in its 8th year, and organizers say while it's fun, it also teaches young kids an important lesson. 30% of kids in West Virginia are considered to be overweight. Events like Get Moving help kids understand the importance of physical activity. West Virginia is ranked #1 in childhood obesity, and 60 minutes of activity daily can help children build strong bones and muscle, and even reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. WVU athletes volunteer to help the dozens of participants through drills and games, and Ops says they have a lasting positive influence on the kids and on the community.
Personally, it's heartfelt because I had an idea. Everyone is in this room because I had an idea. And that's the impact that you can make if you believe in what you're doing and other people believe in what you're doing.
Ops says she hopes to grow the event in the future, and Miles says he'll be back.
I'm so excited to be here.
Organizers say plans for the 2024 Get Moving Day of Play are already underway. Daniel, Ethan, back to you.
Such a great opportunity for both families as well as Mount WVU athletes to give back and have some fun.
It sure is, Ethan. Head to the link below for more information about how to get involved or sign up for a future Get Moving event.
Well, that's all for this week's edition of Mountaineer Playbook. I'm Ethan Kraus.
And I'm Daniel Schuster. You can watch our shows on YouTube. You can catch us statewide on Sundays at 11:30 a.m. on West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Thank you for watching Mountaineer Playbook.